Hey, how are y'all doing today? So let me ask y'all this. Who likes Olive Garden? Have you ever eaten an Olive Garden? Do you ever get their soup? Who thinks that we could take an Olive Garden recipe and make it carb friendly? Well, I'm here to tell you my favorite soup at Olive Garden is Zuppa Toscano. And if you've never had it, it's like an Italian sausage with slices of potato, and it's got like a kind of creamy chicken broth. It's got some kale in there, some bacon. It is so good. So we are going to make a keto-friendly Zuppa Toscano today. It's very simple. So all we have done is, and I thought I would show y'all this. I was going to do it ahead. Let me just show you what's in there. So of course we've got 2 containers of chicken broth. We're going to be using a half a cup of water. We're going to be using 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. We've got about 5 cups of chopped cauliflower florets, just little florets I've chopped up and got most of the stalk off. It's really 1 head, okay? I've got about 3 to 4 cups of kale, and I've taken all the stems off, so it's just nice pieces of trimmed up kale. And I did press this down because I like kale in mine. You don't have to put that much if you don't want. I've got a sweet onion here. Use whatever kind of onion you like. We're going to be using 3 garlic cloves, 1 cube of Herbox bouillon. And in this spice dish right here, I've got a half teaspoon of red pepper flakes. I've got a half of a teaspoon of smoked paprika. I have 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and I have 1 teaspoon of just black pepper. So these are the kind of different items that are going in here. And for the meat, I have got 6 slices of bacon, and I just kind of cubed them up with a knife in about 1/2-inch pieces. Here's a little piece here if y'all can see it, and I've just kind of done that. And then we've got to take the casings off. This is just sweet Italian sausages, the Food Lion brand. But I just like to come in here with just my kitchen shears and just snip the end. And then I just kind of slide my scissors up in here. And then you can just take this casing and pull it right off. Okay, there's your sausage casing. So that's all we're going to do here is finish these little sausages up. I'm going to probably go ahead and, I'll just talk to you while I'm doing this. So the first thing we're going to do, I've got my cast iron Dutch oven over here heating up. We're going to take these sausages first and put them in, medium-high heat's fine, something like that. We're going to put these in, and you want to just get it all cooked up and ground. I'm going to probably use that little food chopper type thing that I use to ground up, ground beef or any of that. You can use a spoon, whatever you got to kind of get it in, bite-sized kind of pieces. So once we cook this, then we'll take it and drain the grease off, and then we're going to fry up this bacon right in the same pan, and that's going to be the start. So let me go ahead and get my pan finished heating up, and we'll get this over there, and we will probably slide you over so you can see it. Okay, our Italian sausage is almost done. I've, chopped it up with my little tool here. We just give her a half turn. So see, we're just getting it all kind of ground up and cooked up in here. And as soon as this is done, let me just show y'all in a close-up. Y'all might not could have seen it on the other one, but here's the bacon. It's just diced up. I just diced it up with a knife. You could cut it with kitchen shears. I just found it easier to just slice it up on the cutting board. I took each slice, cut it in half, and then I just cut it this way in about 1/2-inch pieces. So as soon as this is done, I've got my colander sitting in the sink over there with a paper plate and a couple paper towels under it to catch the grease. And I'm going to just dump this in there and drain this out. And then I'm going to cook the bacon right in the same pan until it's good and crispy. Okay? Alright, we got the bacon in here. We're starting to fry this up. We're going to cook it until it's good and crispy. And all those little bacon goodies are going to be in our soup bowls and then in our stomach, y'all. Let me see if I can bring y'all over here and show y'all something else. I know this is crazy here in my sink, but this is just how I drain meat. See under there? I just like to use a couple paper towels and a paper plate to catch all that grease. That's just the way I do it. So, there we go. We'll be back after this bacon cooks. Alright, bacon's cooked and drained. Now we're going to put in our onions. And we're going to just cook these up, sweat them out a little bit so they're translucent. After they've cooked a couple minutes, I'm going to squeeze in our 3 cloves of garlic. And then we'll be ready to start adding in some of the other ingredients. Alright, be right back. I should have told you, I left in about 2 tablespoons of bacon grease to cook the onions and garlic in. Alright, we're going to go ahead and add in our spices so they can kind of bloom a little bit in here. Just kind of, toast them up, get them mixed in here. Alright, oh, that smells good. I can smell that paprika is the first thing I can smell. Yum. Alright, now we're going to dump in our 1/2 cup of water. And then we're going to add in our 2 quarts of chicken broth. Man, that smells good, y'all. It smells so good. Garlic and onion and bacon grease and paprika. Italian seasoning. The smells are so yummy. Alright. Get these in here. Alright, we've got the water and broth in, all the seasonings in. Now we're going to dump our bacon and our sausage back into the pot. We're going to turn this heat up. And we're going to get this boiling. Oh, we're going to put in our chicken bouillon cube too. I forgot that was laying there. Good thing I saw it. We're going to turn this up. We're going to get it boiling. We're going to reduce the heat, and then I'm going to put the lid on it, and we're going to simmer this for about 20 minutes before we add in our next ingredient. Alright, I tasted this, and it's going to definitely need salt, although for me, I'm adding in 3 more bouillon cubes. It just adds more flavor than salt. A lot of times I use that as a salt replacement, so 3 more bouillon cubes and a little bit, or maybe once I've added the cauliflower and things in, we'll see how it tastes, and then I might add some salt. But for right now, we're going to let it roll. It's almost come to a boil, and then we'll simmer it for 20 minutes. Alright, so it's simmered for about 20 minutes, and now it's time to dump in our 5 cups or 1 head of cauliflower florets. We're going to get this boiling again, and then we're going to simmer this for about 5 or 10 minutes, just until they're tender, and then we will finish up this soup. Okay, so our cauliflower is right at being tender. Done that for about 5 minutes. Now we're going to add in our kale. Get that in there. And then stir that just a little bit. And get it kind of down in there. And then we're going to add in, oh, almost spilled it, y'all, cup of heavy whipping cream. Alright. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get this back to a boil, and then we're going to turn our heat down, and we're going to simmer it for about 5 minutes. And our soup's going to be ready, y'all. Alright, last step. Alright, you guys, our soup is finished. Let's see if I can bring y'all over here and show you. Here is our Keto Zuppa Toscana. Right, doesn't that look hearty and good and delicious and healthy? Let's taste it and see what we think, y'all. So, you top this with a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and I'm not getting too much here. I'm just having a little bitty taste of this because it's not quite dinner time yet. So I've got some shaved Parmesan here. You can use the shaker kind. You don't even have to put it, but I'm just going to put a little bit of Parmesan right on the top. You know, if we were at the Olive Garden, they'd be shaving it, little machine for you, whatever. So I know it's hot. I know it's going to burn me. But I love this stuff. I don't know why I don't make it more often. Probably because I don't always try to eat healthy. You know what I'm saying? But let's give her a taste. Y'all, it's going to burn my tonsils. But I'm going to do it for y'all. Y'all, it's just as good as I remember it. You can taste that Italian sausage, the bacon. This is the most flavorful soup. Got that little bit of kale in there. It's got a little bit of the creaminess from the heavy whipping cream. Y'all, this is just delicious. I mean, y'all gotta make some. I'm gonna try to post this recipe up for you. It'll be in the comments. And I'll just, all I'm going to do is take a picture of it, y'all, because there is a recipe, and y'all can see where I scratch out and add a little bit more to it and that kind of thing, like the bouillon cubes and that sort of thing. But anyway, it's delicious. You know, I'm actually making this to have some soup for the week, because next week, me and my son go cook at the camp. So this week we're shopping, we're getting everything ready and set up, and I'll be making some spaghetti, so my husband will have some meals when I'm gone. But I just wanted to have something healthy and fast if I needed to pick up a fast dinner because I didn't have time to prepare something else. So this is actually not what we're having for dinner tonight. But anyway, it's Sunday afternoon here. I'm not sure when I'll post this. Maybe I'll post it here in a little while. But anyway, it's ready. It's delicious.